Meet Tom. Tom is a very successful businessman. Why is Tom so successful? Tom has found the perfect balance between his business and his personal life. He has plenty of money and all the time he needs to enjoy it. Let's take a look. Tom always wanted to live in a house on a lake where he could go fishing by just walking out his back door. This year he had that house custom built just the way he always pictured it. And you know that fancy red sports car that most guys only dream about? Tom took delivery on his last month. Yes, for Tom, life is sweet. Tom loves to play golf. Whenever the weather is good, and sometimes when the weather is not so good, you can catch Tom out at the country club batting that little ball around. Tom always finds the time to do the things he loves. All three of Tom's children are in college now, and of course Dad has no problem picking up the bills. After all, they're great kids. This is Tom's wife, Linda. Linda just loves it when Tom surprises her with a little gift on special occasions or just because. Tom and Linda like to get away and take romantic cruises. They make a point of going away by themselves at least 3 times a year. Next month, they're going back to cruise the Mediterranean. Bon voyage! While most other business people slave away at their businesses for 50 to 80 hours a week, Tom has all the free time he wants and more than enough money to cover all his bills. So what is Tom's secret? Well, it all began 3 years ago on the day that Tom lost his job. Tom was so shocked. He couldn't believe that his company had let him go after 15 years. You know they call it downsizing, but that's just a fancy word for being fired. Tom spent the next 8 months unemployed, desperately looking for another job. Finally, he had to settle for a job that paid only 1/2 his former salary. Tom was in a terrible predicament. His credit cards were maxed out. His personal savings was almost depleted, and his bills kept going higher and higher. Tom wondered, how was he going to pay for his kids' college education? Would he lose his house? And how was he going to retire? Tom worried about what he would do if his old car broke down and needed major repairs. Late at night, when he should be sleeping, Tom would find himself staring at the ceiling, wondering, what can I do? Then, one day Tom met Patty, who asked him a very interesting question. Would you like to double your income and only work part-time? Tom asked her, how can I do that? And she replied, network marketing. At first, Tom was very skeptical. He said, I've heard about those network marketing companies. Aren't they all pyramid schemes where the people starting out at the bottom never have a chance to make it to the top? No, that's not for me. I'm no good in sales. I don't want to have to talk to all those people and ask all my friends to join a business with me. Patty said, I understand exactly what you're saying. Many people give those 2 reasons for not taking advantage of the opportunity in network marketing, but neither one is true. First, in network marketing, everyone starts out at ground level. When you meet the top producers as I have, you will see that they are just ordinary people who have worked hard and applied the simple principles that we teach. Secondly, we really don't want you to impose on your friends. To tell you the truth, recruiting is not as hard as you're thinking. The key to recruiting is to be selective. You only want to work with 5 people at a time who are seriously interested in an opportunity to make big money part-time. How hard is that? Tom thought carefully about what Patty had said. I can start part-time and keep my present job. I don't have to impose upon my friends. The initial investment is affordable, and this business opportunity has an unlimited income potential. Tom decided, yes, let's do this. In training, Patty explained that a network marketer is really a trainer who trains other trainers. She said we call this the duplication process because you want to duplicate yourself with each person that you recruit and sponsor. The duplication process has 3 distinct phases that each new manager must go through before he can be considered to be duplicated. Phase 1 is sponsoring. Here the new manager being duplicated is recruited and trained. Phase 2 is joint training. This is where the manager being duplicated works with his sponsor to recruit and train his first 5 managers. Phase 3, the mentoring stage, is the most important step in the process. Here the manager being duplicated demonstrates what he has learned by conducting the joint training phase with his 5 new managers. The original sponsor serves the role of the mentor by calling the duplicate on a regular basis to discuss problems and offer solutions over the phone. Patty went on to explain that a new manager is not considered duplicated until he has 3 levels in his management chain. The first level consists of the manager who is being duplicated. In the duplication process, this is accomplished during Phase 1 sponsoring. The second level are his first 5 recruits. This happens during Phase 2 of the duplication process, which is the joint training phase. The third level are the sponsored recruits of the first 5 managers. This level is added on during the third phase of the duplication process, the mentoring phase. During their joint training, Patty helped Tom by offering suggestions on where to find new recruits, how to approach them, and what to say. She also helped by giving the initial recruiting presentations and training sessions to Tom's newly sponsored managers. In the beginning, Patty was doing most of the presenting, but as time went on, Tom would be speaking more and more as he applied what he had learned. Towards the end of the process, Tom was doing most of the presenting. Finally, it was time for the mentoring phase, where Tom was working on his own, conducting the joint training for his new managers. Patty called Tom every other night to mentor him. After Tom was able to help each of his managers find 5 new recruits, Patty could consider Tom to be duplicated. She moved on and found a new manager to sponsor to take Tom's place. So now it was Tom's turn to mentor his 5 new recruits as they filled out the third level of their management chains. It wasn't long until he had successfully duplicated himself 5 times. But Tom did not stop there. As each manager completed their 3-level management chain, Tom moved on and sponsored a new manager to take their place, thereby continuing the duplication process again and again. By the end of his first year in the business, Tom had duplicated himself 10 times. And of course, each manager in each chain continued the duplication process as well, adding ever more layers in Tom's organization. As a result of his efforts, Tom won many sales contests and was promoted many times. He went on to become a very successful network marketer. Are you looking for an excellent part-time business opportunity that offers an unlimited income potential? Then please consider joining our company. We have a 20-year track record of helping people just like yourself finding success running their own network marketing businesses. We focus on providing essential services that every family needs and uses. Our products include telecommunications, natural gas and electricity, high-speed internet, cable and dish TV, as well as other in-demand services such as home security and electronic payment processing. These products have very high renewal rates, giving you a monthly residual income that can go on year after year. Serving both residential and commercial markets, we operate in over 23 countries and have tens of thousands of success stories. The next one could be yours. For more information about this extraordinary opportunity, please fill in the form at the right side of the screen. Now is the time to take action. Don't let this slip away. Do it today. Thank you.